Hey there, everybody. I'm King 5 meteorologist Leah Pizzetti. It is Saturday evening, the 5th of July. I hope everybody had a safe and happy and fun 4th of July Friday. The best part about the 4th of July this year is that it's on a Friday and we still have the entire weekend to relax and kick back. And the good news is that we're going to continue to see bright sunny skies, not only for the remainder of this weekend, but into midweek as well. We'll start our work week with some nice clear sunshine. Then as we head into midweek, we are going to see some changes, but not before temperatures continue that warm up. We started to feel it on Saturday. We'll continue to feel it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So temperatures are actually going to peak Monday and Tuesday before those changes arrive. We have a cool down heading our way Wednesday with some increased clouds and some light showers possible on Wednesday. We'll talk about that more in a moment. But first, let's take you out from our Queen Anne camera overlooking Lake Union in Seattle on this Saturday evening. Absolutely spectacular. Lots of people are out there enjoying this lovely boating weather. We have mostly blue skies, some upper level cirrus clouds, and we have some lower level clouds over the mountains as well. But overall, it is a spectacular day. Temperatures for Saturday did hit 60s and 70s. Saturday's highs have been right on track with normal for this time of year. But as we head into the next couple of days, we are going to see temperatures warming up to above normal thresholds. If you are going to head out to the Mariners game on Sunday, it is a day game. We'll be able to keep that roof open. Of course, that 1:10 start time is going to be, the game will be wrapped up well before sunset at just after 9 p.m., but it'll be a nice day. It'll be sunny. We'll have temperatures in the 70s. You should definitely get out and enjoy it if you can, or get out and enjoy any outdoor activity. The temperatures are going to continue their climb. Our highs will continue to rise through Monday and Tuesday. Those are going to be our warmest days of the week. They're going to give each other a run for their money. If one day is going to be a little bit warmer, it looks like Tuesday for some areas. I'll show you that in a bit. But overall, Monday and Tuesday are going to be well above average. Keep in mind, normal for this time of year is in the mid 70s. So when we see those 80s, yeah, that is well above average, close to 10 degrees warmer than normal. But then we will see a nice cool down as we head into Wednesday. That's when that next disturbance moves in, and it's going to help cool down temperatures. It'll increase some cloud coverage. But really, I think the biggest impact it'll have is keeping those temperatures in check, because if that was not going to move in, which a couple days ago we were not expecting that disturbance to move in, it was a couple days of 80s. We call that a heat wave, and that is always a little bit rough to deal with. So it's always nice when Mother Nature comes in and gives us a little bit of natural AC, which we're going to see Wednesday and Thursday. We'll get to that in a bit, but first let's unpack your Sunday. Starting to the north, our highs for Sunday are going to be a little bit warmer than Saturday, like I mentioned. The San Juans are looking at temperatures right around that 70-degree threshold. Whatcom and Skagit counties looking at mid to upper 70s if closer to the water, but then as you push inland, we're going to see temperatures into the 80s down to the low, with the exception of those higher elevations. Mount Baker looking at 65 degrees for your Sunday. Island County also looking at mid to upper 60s. So if you want to escape the heat, but you don't want to go too far, head to one of our island communities. That's going to be very nice tomorrow. Snohomish County is looking at mid to upper 70s for our Sunday highs, but as you head east into the foothills, that's where we'll start to see temperatures picking up a little bit. Places like Oso, Darrington, Gold Bar looking to touch that 80-degree threshold for your Sunday. And Kitsap and King counties, not too much change there. Mid to upper 70s with a few areas getting close to and hitting potentially that 80-degree threshold. Renton, Auburn, you are included on that 80-degree marker list. Pierce and Thurston counties, you're going to be one of the warmer areas as we head around the Sound. So low 80s are expected down to the south for your Sunday highs. That trend continues if you're heading down south on I-5 toward Oregon. Tomorrow, low 80s expected. But if you want a relief and you're down to the south, I would just head straight for the coast, because our coastal communities are going to be in the low 60s. Taking you up farther to the Olympic Peninsula, yep, there's those coastal low 60s. Very nice. We'll get some nice fresh air from the coast, holding on to a little more cloud coverage along the coast compared to everywhere else. The Strait of Juan de Fuca looking at upper 60s for tomorrow. And as we take a look at Hood Canal, we're right around that 80-degree threshold. So starting that warm up on Sunday, we'll have nice sunny skies throughout the day, and your friendly reminder that our water temperatures are still taking their sweet time to warm up. So it is still a little bit chilly out there. If you are going to enjoy any water activities, just be careful, take those precautions ahead of time, bring those life jackets, and take a check of the temperature. Check that body of water that you're heading to, because our rivers are in the 40s and 50s. It is still downright cold thanks to that snow melt, whereas Puget Sound a little bit on the cool side as well, upper 50s. Lake Washington and Lake Sammamish are starting to see some nice warming into the 70s, so not as high of a risk of hypothermia there for our lakes. As we head into Monday, that warm up is going to continue. A closer look at highs for Monday brings us into the 70s and more 80s for the lowlands. So before I showed you, it was kind of just down to the South, Pierce and Thurston counties looking at 80s, but as we head into Monday, those 80s are going to inch up to the north. It's looking like Kitsap and King counties are going to get in on the 80s fun for Monday. We'll also see some nice warming up to the north, where we'll see close to the 80-degree threshold for our northern communities. We could briefly touch the 80-degree marker up to the north, but it'll still be a little bit cooler. One of the very few areas that's not going to see a ton of warming is over along the coast. We'll still stay in the 60s, a couple degrees warmer from Sunday to Monday, but still much cooler compared to everywhere else. So if you want to escape the heat on Monday, head to the Olympic Peninsula. Our higher elevations are also going to see warming on Monday. Look at that, 70s into the 80s for our mountains, for the Cascades, and we're clocking in 90s eastern slopes of the Cascades, Leavenworth, Wenatchee, Yakima. You're looking at mid to upper 80s on Monday. That is going to continue on Tuesday. So our highs for Tuesday really won't be all that different from Monday, but off to the east, we are looking to introduce some triple digits. So those are going to be the communities that feel the warm up into Tuesday. However, around the Sound, that's where we'll actually start to see a little bit of cooling. So the difference of which day is warmer, Monday versus Tuesday, really just depends on where you are. Around the Sound, it looks like Monday's the warmer day, but east of the Cascades, it looks like Tuesday is the warmer day. I do want to now point your attention into Wednesday, because Wednesday is when we're going to see changes arriving in the form of Mother Nature's air conditioning. So what we're seeing to start the week is this ridge of high pressure that's set up. That is what keeps temperatures on the warm side. It will keep skies clear as well. But as we head into Wednesday, that breaks down. We see a weak disturbance moving in. This is Wednesday at 6 p.m. here. What you're seeing here, some light showers working their way in. It looks like a lot of it will stay up to the north. That trend continues into Thursday as well. But what I will point out is that this is still multiple days away. These are our low resolution images. We're going to wait for those high resolutions for 3 days out. So we have a general indication that temperatures will cool down and we could see some light showers, but we're not going to put any money on this forecast. We'll give it a couple days to fine tune that, but I do just want to let you all know that that is on the way. And then we take a step forward into Friday. It does look like that ridge of high pressure is going to build right back in, and that will let temperatures warm up into the end of the week and into next weekend, back into those low 80s. So to sum it all up, we're holding on to 70s one more day on Sunday with some low 80s possible as well. The 80s will be more widespread Monday into Tuesday. There's that natural air conditioning Wednesday into Thursday, some cloud coverage, maybe a couple light sprinkles. We'll fine tune that as we get closer. And then the warming will persist Friday into Saturday. And there you have it. That's an extended look at your forecast. Be sure to stay with the King 5 weather team all weekend long as we keep you updated on any updates.